Okay, what do we got here? So, trashing is treasurer. I mean, technically bishop or flame's gift, but not really. We've got draw nobles, catacombs, villages, nobles, bazaar, royal carriage, university. Plus buy, candlestick maker, market, university can gain things. Seems pretty strong. I also think that 5-2 here looks pretty good, I think. I feel like opening treasure is going to beat out whatever the 4-3 can do. Not that opening potion and getting university early would be bad. Do I want a candlestick maker? I'll think about that next turn. I think I'm leaning towards no candlestick. Right? It cuts the chance that I bottom deck treasure pretty substantially. And doesn't do enough for me. I don't want anything worth 3, I don't think. I think I'm still on the no candlestick train. All I really want now is a potion. If I had hit 4 here, that would have been so much nicer than hitting 3. I think I'm just passing. I don't want a silver. I don't want anything. I think we get started on universities now. I don't like these $3 hands. These are bad. Okay, I no longer think I have any particularly. I like the 5-2, but I haven't liked my shuffles. Bottom decking the treasure here really, really sucks. Any other configuration of these 6 cards would be like a lot better. I'm just going to keep passing. Fully half of my turns at this point I will have passed. Yeah, I liked having the 5-2. I no longer like my position though. I'm behind in the universities. Am I up on trashing? By 1. So he's going for catacombs already. That makes sense. He's got a bunch of villages in his deck. Do I take catacombs here? Probably, right? I've only got the 1 terminal in there, and I've already got villages. So I think catacombs make sense for me too. I'm not as interested in a second treasurer. And how many things have I bought this game? 3? Is that right? 4. I've bought 4 things this game. I don't like the second treasurer so much. I feel like if you want to get multiple plays out of your treasure, you can just royal carriage it. But it's not a very flexible card. I'd rather have more villages and draw. And you're not going to want to play treasure twice like every turn. Where's my treasurer? Okay, well if it's going to bottom deck every single shuffle, I think I'm going to be in a bad spot. Also my potion. Those bottom 2 cards have my treasure and my potion, right? Yeah, this is just horrible. It's really bad. All right. In 10 turns, we've bought 4 cards. But this turn, we're going to buy at least 1 card. Pretty sure of that. I think I want plus buy now. Put that in my hand because it's got my other village in it. Royal carriage. Discard. All this down here is junk, so I just want to get as far through it as I can. All right. At the very least, those were some like pretty good cards to draw on top there. This shuffle has been nice. He's getting those bazaars. Okay. Just more catacombs, I think. Draw seems really important. Do I discard this? What's down? Shoot, I have not kept close enough track of what's in my deck. I have one more university down there. How many catacombs do I have? I have 4 total, but one of them is not in this shuffle. So I only have one more university and one more catacombs down there. I think I just want to pitch this. I worried too much about this being a dud turn next turn if I tried to just draw that much. I can take a Bazaar now, I guess. Do I trigger this? Probably, right? Those cards down there are mostly good cards that I've gained off of University. Plus the cards I pitched earlier were not so bad in the abstract. I think I'm going to take the key back here. I don't think taking the key is really all that important, but it allows... Oh, actually, let me undo that. I was going to say it allows me to hit 7, but I can also just use Royal Carriage to hit 7. We'll let him have the key a little longer. And another Catacombs. Or actually, I'll buy Nobles. That's worth points at least, and I can afford it. Ooh, that's not a good draw from him. Well, it's great. It's great news for me. If he's dudded there, I'm all of a sudden looking like I'm in a much better position. Dudding at this stage of the game means foregoing a lot. I want to put another card in this shuffle. Maybe just Royal Carriage at this point. Those look good. Kind of considering Bishop now. With Carriages, I can just like math Bishop all in the same turn, so he doesn't benefit as much from the trashing. Might be able to draw enough to do that. I'll try at least. Put in hand. Here's another market. Put in hand. I do want to call 1 on the market so that I can play both Bishop and Treasurer. And now let's just kill all of our estates in 1 turn, I think. Obviously, the major downside of Bishop is a trasher. Like, if you get it early for the purpose of winning, is it lets your opponent trash too, which is an absolutely enormous downside. But if I'm getting it this late in the game and doing all the Bishop trashes in the 1 turn, the likelihood that he had like 3 estates in hand is very low. And so I get trashing out of it and he doesn't. Here I'll take the key. 12 I think sounds better than 10 or 11. I mean, I can buy a university in 2 5s. Should I worry about piles? Maybe I should worry about piles. I do have a points lead, which insulates me a little bit from that. But piles are awful low. He has how many universities? I've got 4. He's got 4. Yeah, I do worry about his ability to gain a lot of cards on that turn. Like if he gains Royal Carriages off of universities, he can get those in play, call them on the same or the next universities, and gain more of them. That's scary. I think I'm just gonna not buy a university here. I think leaving 2 universities in the pile is a really good way to minimize the chance of pile out. Because gaining 1 university with 1 potion in your deck is really easy. Gaining 2 universities with 1 potion in your deck is incredibly hard. He would need to gain a Catacombs, Bishop it, gain a potion off of that, and draw the second potion. Not impossible, but I think out of the reach of his deck at the moment. Okay, so now my options are, assume I'm not buying university, is 12 better than 11? Maybe I just take a province for safety, and then I think I could probably pile out next turn. So I could like trash by province. I could take the key, buy province, and 4 cost. I don't care about the 4 costs, do I? I don't need 2 bishops for sure. Oh, I'll take the key and buy 2 nobles. That sounds good. That's also giving me a points buffer, but it's doing good things for my deck. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Undo request. Alright. I think I figured it out. I've gone through, like, honestly, maybe like 2 liters of water in this match so far, just to keep my throat from dying on me. Which might explain why I'm doing well, because Freaky drinks a lot of water, and he plays well. So clearly, being well hydrated is the key to Dominion success. I'm pretty sure he can't win this turn. 9 points is a lot to score, and piles are not low enough. And I think he's kind of in a bad spot either way. Like, I don't think he can put enough points up to really make it that hard for me to pile either. At least with a good draw. Ooh, he's lowering Royal Carriages. Is he going for it? I'm not buying it. I don't think he's got it. And if he doesn't got it, lowering Royal Carriages seems super duper dangerous. I would assume that it's in his best interest to, similar to what I was describing, not buy University. But I think my deck is probably good enough at this point to gain and play a second potion on this turn. So I don't think just not buying that last University is enough to make him safe. I think he also needed to not lower that Royal Carriage pile nearly as much as he did. Unless he's going for the win. I don't believe he's got to win here, but maybe he'll prove me wrong. But if he's not trying to win this turn, lowering Royal Carriages just looks incredibly dangerous. Maybe he's playing for a dud, actually. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe his idea is just hope that I dud this turn, and so he's trying to lower piles enough that if I dud, he can win on the following turn. That's not ridiculous. I don't think I want to trash that copper at this point. My goal is to win on this turn. And like, if I want to trash the copper, I can do it for free with treasure at the end of the turn. I know I've played Sicomatic in League before, but I don't recall the result. Let me see if I can find that. Still don't want to trash. Maybe I haven't played Sicomatic in League before. I was thinking I'd played him the last time I was in A division, but maybe he wasn't in the division at that point. Oh well. In that case, the last time I played him was probably the 2019 championships in octafinals. That was a great match for me. I think mostly I got like really lucky in a decent number of kingdoms, and it led to a 4-1 victory, and quite an upset because certainly at the time I think I was a much worse player than Sicomatic was. All right, so here we're just going to empty all this stuff. I don't need to call any royal carriages on universities, do I? I got 4 of them, so that's just 4 free gains right there. This should be an easy enough victory. I think I'd rather draw with the nobles. take that last Catacombs. Okay, so I should probably call Royal Carriage on this Nobles for more plus action. All I need to do is bishop the Catacombs and then draw the potion off of it, and I'll be good. Oh, that's a lot of good cards right there. Not that I need them or anything, but that's a lot of good cards. Okay. Already got the points lead. Already got 4 plus 2 potions in hand. This is a win. Yeah, I felt a little behind in the beginning again. He had a bad dud there in the middle that might have explained how I caught up. I need to rest for a second. I'm dying here.